Alright, so I spoke too soon, I touched the wrong button, blah blah. And all I can really do is speculate. Why anybody even watches some of this garbage. Or why this was even put out last night. I assume to try to draw views away from her to discredit those around everything, the creators, whatever, I don't know. Chris, who the fuck knows? I don't care. Clicks and views, most likely, cleansing of, rewriting of. Hell, it's probably a lot of things all at one time. That it's so damn easy. If this show isn't true is a little baity. Or maybe they just hope this level of goofy, absolutely inept, ridiculous bullshit attempted rewriting of it'll work on a few out there, right? I don't know, one mind at a time, right? One Kool-Aid glass at a time. Shit, I don't know. Does it matter? Um, to Summer's case, well, it matters in the way that stopping this tragedy pimp bullshit and the garbage chaos rewriting of blah blah. And stopping that shit matters uh, to everything, right? The rewriting of history, truth, facts, blah blah. Stopping that shit. I don't know, man. It's too easy. It's like the Ryans and the others and deception, detect and arrest and the Moselles and all the rest. It's too easy. But this has got to be some most simplistic, nonsensical, easy to disprove bullshit. Here's your writing on the wall goofiness I've ever seen. That more of y'all don't call this shit out. And this goofbag over here for doing it a hell of a lot while he's continued for several years now to prop himself up as an anti-tragedy pimp while clearly being one. And he's getting worse and worse and worse and more desperate and weird shit, funky shit. And got the fucking diabetes and the butthole cleansies and I don't even know, but this right here, whether it's just shoddy, put together, last minute, last ditch effort, try to get a few thousand to move away from pieces being done last night by Chris, the others, I don't know. To bring attention to all that, to make it so easy to use as a way today to all the tragedy pimps to eat off of, you know, make a few bucks type shit. Who the fuck really knows? But this is some of the goofiest shit I've ever seen, even from this one. And it's so simple, I just couldn't help but click a button and you go, know what? I'm gonna wait on breakfast for a few minutes because I can't even believe what looks like 16, 1700 of you clicked on this fucking button and didn't call this shit out, and that some of you even return to this dude after this. For this alone, this dude needs to be seen his entire way out of anything true crime forever. Or anti-tragedy pimp facade he's been having going on for several years. This is it for me. Like, if this doesn't show you what the hell Lockdown's up to and who he really is, I don't know what does. Alright, I'm entirely over it. But, hopefully CM won't strike the shit out of this, but, it happens. He can request, and whatever, I'll take it down. I'll probably take his piece down anyway, that way the rest of them can't get up to fuck shit, but if CM wants, you know, me to take this down at first, I'll gladly do so. I know he's never done so when I've shown any of his bits and pieces, but, the other one, fuck rebounds, but, so I probably will take this down once I'm done, but, if this right here doesn't make the rest of y'all around here, and it doesn't open up those who support that dipwad over there, it doesn't open up your eyes and hearts to what he's really been about, how very inadequate, how stupid, how he's not even aware of the basics, seemingly, or that he's doing shit maybe on purpose for all the wrong people. Who knows what, right? Probably a combination of all things. But if this does not show you who and what he is and what he's always been in and around Summer's case here on YouTube, and that y'all can't wake up to it and see it, man, I don't know what to tell you. But that he really tried to pull this slick shit on some of y'all. You can't blame this entirely on ignorance of the basics either, which he's always been, but this is something else. That's no anti-tragedy pimp over there, people. This is somebody with an agenda. It's also somebody that doesn't care enough to make themselves aware. But they'll put out propaganda and do weird shit, whatever. But they're always seemingly unaware of even fucking basics. They just make up shit and fly with it. Even as they revolve around those closest to Summer. Just don't know. But if this does not make y'all here start waking up to what it is in this era, and just, this is one of the worst in this true crime area. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely fucking ridiculous. This never needs to speak on another missing or murdered victim, survivor, fighter ever again. Not ever. It's how little they care. They're not even aware of basics. They're willing to put out propaganda. They're willing to target others with shit, trying to make others look like liars, this, that, and the other, while calling themselves the defender of and this there. This doesn't make all of you call this shit out, push this one out, and it doesn't make up half of you to what your favorite goofball over there is up to, Earthworm on the roof. Jim, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know how anybody would see past this. I really just do not. It's so egregious, it can't be denied. Okay, I'm just gonna let this play.
Okay, got him. And I watched her walk in there, and afterwards, when she was already in there, I walked over and said, "Why?" And he looked at me and said, "Watch Sissy, I'll be right back." And that's when I walked back over to my mom. Okay. And I was fixing her brace and stuff like that, and I said, "Well, Mom, I gotta go back over to the kids." And that's when I come back up into the house. Okay. With the boys. Okay. Okay. You walked into the house? I walked into here. Get up. I walked in here and them three were sitting right here in front with their eyes glued to the TV. I know it. And I said, boys, where's your sister at? Well, she just went downstairs, mom, to play. So I went over here like this. So this is where the stairs are.
Okay.
It's actually down under there.
Oh, down into her
Down into
bedroom.
Our bedroom, and then hers is on the other side.
Oh, okay, in the basement.
Yeah, in the basement.
Well, this makes sense now, see?
And then I yelled, I said, Summer, Summer. And she didn't, I listened for a minute, I didn't hear nothing. So I went like this. Is this how I would get down here?
Yep.
I don't know if you want to come down here or not.
Do I gotta be tiny to get in there?
No, you should.
Can we come in from the other side?
Well, we can, but it makes more sense if you went this way. Other side.
Oh, okay, in the basement.
Yeah, in the basement.
Well, this makes sense now, see?
And then I yelled, I said, Summer, Summer. And she didn't, I listened for a minute, I didn't hear nothing. So I went like this. Is this how I would get down here?
Yep.
I don't know if you want to come down here or not.
Do I gotta be tiny? Okay.
It's actually down under there.
Oh, down into her
Down into
bedroom.
Our bedroom, and then hers is on the other side.
Oh, okay, in the basement.
Yeah, in the basement.
Well, this makes sense now, see?
And then I yelled, I said, Summer, Summer. And she didn't, I listened for a minute, I didn't hear nothing. So I went like this. Is this how I would get down here?
Yep.
I don't know if you want to come down here or not.
Do I gotta be tiny to get in there?
No, you should.
Can we come in from the other side?
Well, we can, but it makes more sense if you went this way.
Okay, I'll follow you. Oh, man. Good grief,
No, I
girl.
know with my 6-foot husband can fit down here, you can.
Huh?
My husband's 6 foot, I know if he can fit, you can.
This is... Oh, my gosh. Way to go.
This is my husband's room.
Okay.
And over here, well, it's a mess again.
That's all right.
But this is where Summer and little Waylon was. Because Waylon's only 9.
Okay.
And they stay down here. And these are all her toys, all her Paw Patrol,
All her movies. She's got a movie about the
The
Savior.
boys I brought back down here after she went missing because I didn't want them upstairs by themselves anymore.
Okay. And this is all her toys.
These are all her toys. All these toys that are down here are dang are all hers, except for like the trucks and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and the game system. That's the boys'.
Okay.
But them are all her toys.
And she's really into Paw Patrol. I see
Yeah,
that.
I've been collecting from day one. And these are all her little ponies that we've bought. And then these are them girls that she likes. Them new fashion, I don't know what they are, little princesses or whatever. She's like all kinds of, here's one of them bracelets.
Oh, that's just one of them what do they call these? Oh, this is little pony bracelets.
Yeah, I don't know what they were really called. But she liked them, and so I just, every time I go to garage sale, I'd buy her what she wanted.
Okay.
You know, whenever I got a little bit of money, I spend it on the kids.
Yeah, this is her, I understand her now.
Yeah.
Even better. Thank you.
You're welcome.
This is really important.
But yeah, I come down and I searched, I looked up underneath the beds under there. We can't really get on, I can't get up there.
Yeah, yeah.
But I looked under there, looked under every blanket I could possibly look under.
Yep.
And then I come over here, and I look on one side and see how it works. And I don't recall if this was locked or not. I don't recall that.
Okay.
But I know, it's hard to know. But I know I did come out here and I said, Summer. Because sometimes she'll sit right here and just sit here and play just for, And usually when she comes out and she goes directly that way up to the swing.
Oh, okay, so this is like her.
Yeah, she
come running out.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, you can see the path here.
Right to the swing.
Right, you can see where she could have run right up to
and
here.
this is all the further she would go. She wouldn't leave.
Okay.
She wouldn't go nowhere else.
Okay. I want to go around this side. What is this blue thing here?
Oh, that was, we were putting trash in it.
Okay.
And we did have a trash man at the time, but he stopped running.
Oh, wow.
I got lost this.
Okay, I'm going to film around this side. Now walk me through, what's this little...
All right. Now, this is last night. Well, CM was live doing other things. Looks like this one took the opportunity to
what's happening YouTube, white boy rape.
Try to call CM a liar on this. I don't know. It's the reaction to the interview room lies and what I saw for myself. He really had the fucking balls to tag TIR in this. I guess he's never watched the footage for himself in all these years. Okay. Right. Is that what you know, it's fine. We're gonna listen.
Radio back with another one. So this is going to be my last video, kind of footage or whatever from my trip to Tennessee recently. So what you're about to watch is pretty much a reaction of when I was at Don and Candace Wells' house. This is basically a video of me in Summer Wells' bedroom. It's a reaction, and if I can kind of explain it to you guys, because maybe I didn't say this in the video, what I want to tell you is it was my blunt, raw reaction coming from myself after years of watching and hearing and learning even some things here on YouTube from certain people. Okay, and
so after years of listening to other people, but never once are we to believe that he went over to Tiara and watched the video. Okay.
Then some of those same people have been caught in lies. So, this is me, just as you, the viewer, finally making it to Tennessee and seeing the room for myself. Now, I'm to believe this room is to be all time.
This guy, this joke, finally making it to Tennessee along with you guys. Bitch, it's been years. I don't know how. This is worse than Cam and them with the Christopher Columbus shit. Right? He came here to Tennessee recently, did all this bullshit, and played the same tragedy pimp tricks, blah, 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 blah. This is his last footage, blah, blah, blah. Bitch, it ain't nobody's first trip to Tennessee, alright? Who is this guy? You just can't. Is this on purpose? This level is stupid. Is this for, blondes who only scratch and sniff stickers at the end of a pool? Is that what this channel's built for? Only those so stupid they're really trying and scratch and sniff stickers at the bottom of a pool types. Is that what the fuck this is? They just rely on everybody being stupid or not aware. I don't know. I don't care. But this is goofy.
Types of things between Bullhorn Betty, the way she described the house, Chris McDonough, and when I'm in the room is when I kind of got frustrated, because that's when I knew a lot of the stuff that I viewed here on YouTube was a total crock of shit. I've always felt that way. I've been adamant and very blunt.
So he says what he's viewed on YouTube is a crock of shit. Well, everybody was really running the same footage from WJHL to Dr. Phil to, every damn channel on here locked down. Everyone, Bullhorns, Molly's, hell, even Candace and Dot, they were all running the same damn footage. You telling me you never seen any? Come on. And then he's gonna tell you it's crock of shit. What he viewed. Okay.
Saying that, but this is I instantly got rage because I got to experience this myself.
He instantly went to rage. Oh dear. Probably should have that checked out. Think about that.
And I got to
imagine having rage over something he clearly knows he's going to lie about and put this whole video together about. He knows he's going to be, but if he tells you he's absolutely in a rage, catches you by the feels, don't it? Makes it more real, makes it more believable for the really stupid and gullible. Holy shit, what is this?
Just witness it myself. I know different than you, the viewer, if you've been paying attention to this for years. But it just, everything that I was thinking about this guy came true. And keep in mind, this comes after I personally had web sleuths, one of the biggest true crime websites there is, come on my panel over a year ago and apologize to Don Wells because of what.
Yeah, we all remember that. And then it really honestly blew any credibility web sleuths had because of what they're apologizing over. But anyway, it's neither here nor there. The shit between web sleuths and CM is what it is as well. True there, but this is fucking stupid. He just put this together so you go see the web sleuths thing. So knock CM down as that shit was taking place last night, I guess. I don't know.
What she found out on Chris McDonough. And that would be a lot of lies she found out. You can watch that video. If I remember, I'll put it in the descriptions. Well worth watching that live stream. But anyway, needless to say, this is my raw reaction to Summer Wells' bedroom. Lastly, before I show you
just raw reaction,
the clip in the video, you see my reaction, and I have the camera on me facing the wall. One thing about this video is I wanted to show her room more. I wanted to physically just, do a side-by-side with the phone and show you the room.
Look here, Christopher Columbus, Don B and everything, because his helpful inserted stalkers and those in contact with certain people have pictures of it. Actually, in the past couple of days, I think Don B has posted those pics again of when Robin and Candice are redoing the downstairs area. So yeah, that too has been a long time known what it looks like down there. After they started redoing it, it's been pretty well out here in the public. Christopher Columbus, number 9,000 of the Summer Wells case, 4,000 fucking butt and mask cleanser. Alright, we see you, bro. Anyway, now mind you, even the Chris McDonough footage and all that happened weeks after some revenge things had obviously been tried and attempted to get in order. So, anyway, but this one right here, I don't know what this is, other than to get quick views and then to run everybody to see the web sleuth vid, to, hammer at CM, but okay, whatever.
But what I was thinking, preparing this video, is first and foremost, Don and Candice were not even home at the time that I made this. I was there, just me and Noel. And I'm not gonna breach any of my friends' privacy or nothing like that, so I didn't. But after,
no, he does enjoy crimes in Tennessee and trespassing and shit though, and being an idiot. He does enjoy that, and then airing him once he's out and thinks he's away from criminal. Yeah, it's fine, whatever.
Words on the drive home, I really want to kind of thinking to myself, there's a lot of people, there's hundreds of thousands of people that have been following this case, and they want to see the room. There needs to be somebody showing the room.
There have been long before you, bro. Long before. Very early on. Right. And what it looks like now. Yeah, so I don't know. But Carnami's first to do it.
Other than the couple people, if even that it's already said. Because, they could say one negative thing, but I'm thinking to myself, you could have pushed back and actually showed them to be wrong. So there comes a point where privacy and truth are hitting head to head. And on the flip side to that it's already said. Because, they could say one negative thing, but I'm thinking to myself, or nothing like that. So,
I mean, come on now. Listen to that again.
I didn't. But afterwards on the drive home, I really want to kind of thinking to myself, there's a lot of people, there's hundreds of thousands of people that have been following this case, and they want to see the room. There needs to be somebody showing the room other than the couple people, if even that it's already said. Because, they could say
and shown
one negative thing, but I'm thinking to myself, you could have pushed back and actually showed them to be wrong. So there comes a point where privacy and truth are hitting head to head. And on the flip
Imagine this talking about truth. Dear God, we're in hell.
Flip side to that, showing the room, I could only imagine what all these people in this Summer Wells community who hate the parents, I can only imagine what type of ridiculous content comes from that. But
yeah, we can only imagine what type of ridiculous content comes about in this area. Ridiculous content with a capital C-O-N. Alright.
you have to pick a lesser of the two things, okay? And what I have come to conclusion is when I go back up there for Summer's Day, June 15th, I am going to...
Oh, and there it is. 3 months in advance. He's giving you the pebble drop. He's gonna need him and Noel. They're gonna need the hotel funds. They're gonna need all the things to come back up again while he is so stupid at the basics and even small things around Summer's life and events and June 15th and everything since. But he needs to come up here because he really heckin' cares. So y'all got 3 months to give him tragedy pimp dollars to get back up here so I can give you some more content like this. Woo! And roof hopping and whatever else. Yeah, he really cares. Shows in his content and his objectives and what he's playing at online and what he really cares about. There ain't a damn bit of that about Summer. But he's gonna need you all because he's heckin' excited to come here for, I guess, what they're all planning again, right? Like always, gleefully. Oh, Summer's Day, year 3, it's what we've been planning on, right? Oh, hell. I guess we'll see him again this June, right? Of course we will. Of course we will. Of course we fucking will. Well, every year they plan it. Well, every day we hope that every day is when we hear word. Every day is a day they hope there is no word about Summer. And that they've all collectively fucked it up enough to where they can always dedicatedly plan the next Summer's Day to come to so y'all get hot garbage like this as content. While they don't even know the goddamn basics and are using their little shit here to cleanse for people, to target other creators, to do this, yeah, around Summer. None of which really know their ass from home ground or basics. Oh, the war is on. June 15th, year number 3, it's been mentioned. Here's Pebble and Pond, give it to him and Noel to come up here and do some more stupid shit. Carry on.
Show the room. I can't be worried about what these idiots are going to always hate the Wells and do what they do to the Wells. There's nothing that's going to stop that. And there's people who actually...
Bro, it ain't got shit to do with hate. It's got to do with, well, what you said, truth. Fact, this here, not revisionist, not rewriting, not obscuring this here. It ain't got to do with hate. But you ain't helping it when it looks like you're trying to clean buttholes and such. And target other less than desirable creators for C&D and team. You know, it looks a certain way, has a certain feel on it, none of which makes it look and feel like you give two damns about Summer. So, but you need to come here for June 15th for sure. Right? Stand on the roof, trespass somewhere else, you fucking tragedy pimp piece of ignorant shit.
They support the family that believe innocent until proven guilty. So, it is, they are to be blessed. They are to get, everyone should be able to see it. But, I should not show it because of negative people rather than people who actually support and want to see. I mean, at the end of the day, anybody close to Summer Wells should be investigated. Okay. And we know that the parents have been investigated. Personally, I think everyone should be investigated that's close to her.
Imagine being that stupid dude, everybody close to her's been investigated. Are you not aware of the basics? Did you not hear them call everybody sus and PUIs and whatever else? Are you unaware of the 2-year mark? Where Ansley come out the suspect list and put Candace on top. What? Like, it makes you question how very little this fella knows. But yeah, of course, duh. You want everyone questioned. Everyone looked at. You want all these things, you know. Of course you do until it answers and things. What does this have to do with hitting at Chris, putting up this garbage piece, linking fucking web sleuth bit as the shit was running last night, and then pebble dropping so you and Noel can raise money to come here June 15th? Well, you're doing the opposite of helping Summer. You're helping yourselves, you're helping others target CM, you're helping the garbage on YouTube, but you ain't helping. But you're gonna come here and pretend on June 15th, right? Alright, fuck it.
Maybe they haven't done that enough. I don't know. I'm not a detective. But anyway,
no
that's the
shit,
chance to show you the room without a reaction next time. So you'll get that in June 15th. And keep in mind, when I go back there, like I said before.
So he was thinking on the drive back to Florida about how everybody needs to see the bedroom, but and somebody needs to do it. But he filmed this. Now remember, in this, he's also said he didn't want to violate privacy of Candace and Dawn, too, but everybody needs to be shown the bedroom, but he'll get you that footage, you know, as long as you all pay to send him and Noel back here on June 15th for another vacation where he gets to film jellyfish and a mountain aquarium instead of apparently being able to find it and film jellyfish in Florida. I'm not sure. Either way. Yep. So I don't know. He's gonna get you the footage of her room. Alright. That the world needs to see. Hold on just a second. Hold on. No, I don't even care about the computer screen today. I think this is up just a few days ago. I don't know, I had to look further than that for it. Nope, there it is. Look at that. There it is. My God. Yep. Well, see, now y'all don't have to worry about it. Y'all don't have to send lockdown here to get any footage. Right? Now, mind you, Don B put out this shit like a fucking year and a half ago. And others around have went in there and shown footage. They even Don and Candace have. But yeah, y'all send him and Noel back. Okay? Send him and Noel back. I just did lockdown a favor. See, now y'all had to send him back to get footage everybody else seen fucking eons ago. Y'all had to send him back. He gets to stay there and live his best life instead of super investigating for Summer Wells. Right? Alright. Cam and Alley, stop. Columbus's. Alright, carry on.
I went this time. Hey, leave comments. I need ideas, maybe theories to bust or theories to adventure. Anything, man, because I act.
Theories to adventure? He needs theories to adventure. I don't even understand what the hell he meant by that. Do you all? He needs comments, ideas, theories to adventure. Say the fuck what? Never mind. Fuck it. We're carrying on.
Actually will go out there and look at these places. You guys know this. So, from here until June 15th, I'm telling you I'm going.
What do you mean you need ideas to whatever to adventure and you'll go look at these places? Bitch, Ryan finds untruth and the newly psychic medium wife. They have that portion down pat. I think that's their realm. That's their shtick of fuckery, while pretending to give a fuck about summer. And it's their con idea. I'd hate for you to take it from them, and whatever. And then there's so many others that done it. And fuck, the origin points for that are, we've been seeing that since 423 Chase Ryan. Way before 423, I'm sorry, 423 Chase. We've been seeing it since 423 Chase Brad. And, that's been years ago. Now we've got a 423 Ryan on our hands. This guy's trying to take the market right out from underneath him. We've also had the Don B, the thing, and the Trev, and the other stalkers, and the little birdies, and the jump outs, and the JLRs. You way late to the game, bro. There's nothing else to adventure. But y'all send him the heckin' ideas. Hell, send him to fucking Dom Tar again. Send him to Laurel Run. Send him to all the public places, which are the only public, the places he can search without permissions and private access. Although, mind you, when him and Noel were here, he clearly did criminal trespassing. He did clearly commit crimes. Because, like you said here, he's very worried about people's privacy and everybody. He's not worried about crimes once he takes off out of state and can air them on his Tragedy Pimp channel here. So, I don't know. Lockdown could go either way. You come to Tennessee and commit some more crimes. Hey, maybe you think he'll get charged for those by Fred, his family, anybody else, other places he trespassed when he comes back up here on June 15th? You think he'll be charged for any of those crimes he committed while here? And then aired for his channel and content once they're back out? I don't know. Guess that depends. Anyway, but I guess remember this one at least is willing to commit crimes while he's here and trespass on people's properties. Otherwise, he's just going to be able to go to public areas. So I guess y'all send him to Warriors, send him to Domtar, Laurel Run, whatever, right? Y'all do the thing. He needs to come here and show it to you again. Maybe he'll climb somebody's fucking roof. We don't know. Alright, carry on.
I told you I was going last time. Leave me ideas and stuff like this, okay? But that's it for the video. The rest is my reaction to actually finally being in Summer Wells' room, okay? She's still missing. Called TBI with only credible tips. With only credible tips. They do not need YouTubers drama.
Well, when you have to wade through bullshit like yours and mine, fucking how do people know what's credible or not? They're locked down. When you mislead them and shit, people can't see the truth and the origin points and the basics, and you cleanse the fuck out of shit. How would people now, this many years later, see anything remotely like the truth because of what your Tragedy Pimpin' ass has done, motherfucker? What you cleansing and targeting for? How would they know what was credible or not? Not to inundate 1-800-TBI find. Right? It seems like you're actually helping in the effort, yes, son bitch.
That's not what they need. They need credible tips. Until the next one, I hope you enjoy the video.
A lot of people tell us, you finally explained trading to me in a way I could understand. Then they start seeing...
Was that just an MLM marketing scam? Was that just some MLM marketing scam? Boys, see what y'all done did to my algorithms this morning. Now I'm getting that shit. Can't imagine why.
Like I said, leave those comments because we're going back to the next one.
Of course you're going back. Are Jenny and Adrian going to be in your butthole somewhere chasing? Who's planning it? Where's the imaginary park benches and gardens this time? Are there goodie bags? Who's going to twerk in front of a fucking sign? Who's bringing the manila envelopes full of money across country? Who's doing all the things this time? Is Justin going to be here and then skirt away after a lunch and never go back? What's going to happen this time? Which neighbors are you going to target? Which witnesses? Who are you going to try to get around this time to fuck with? To get content for and take back? None of which has shit to do with summer. Huh? That way it creates the false bullshit inundation of, call 1-800-TBI fund. Fucking tragedy pimp shit stinks. Alright, carrying on.
Hit that like, share, and if you can, become a member. All the good YouTube stuff, notifications. I'm actually from someone else's room. Okay, first thing is here, Chris McDonough is a liar. Going down the steps. You have to duck up under something.
Is that weird to you all? His first words in this video are, okay, first thing, Chris McDonough is a liar. Well, him and Noah, seriously? And now he's going to play it on a night he needs to hit back at and try to discredit Chris McDonough, others, and use Webb's loose piece. I don't know, man. It reeks to high heaven to me, but y'all carry on.
Absolutely false. No.
Did you come here to gather a bunch of shit that you could then take back as propaganda against, oh, I don't know, me and your bullshit sound test, which is garbage, by the way, no proof on it, you're just a hot piece of shit. Chris McDonough and the world's least favorite people out here and real witnesses and shit to June 15th, surely you didn't come here to gather propaganda pieces and hit pieces against people that actually hurt Summer in her case lockdown. You'd never do so, would you, buddy? Nah. Carry on.
No, I don't turn around and go backwards. I walk straight down. If I had, because we're going back to the next one. Hit that like, share, and if you can, become a member. All the good YouTube stuff, notifications. I'm actually from someone else's room. Okay, first thing is here, Chris McDonough is a liar. Going down the steps. You have to duck up under something. Absolutely false. No, I don't turn around and go backwards. I walk straight down. If I had.
Huh?
Oh, right there?
Little Kate.
Look at the TV. Oh, no, and I said, boy, where's your sister at? Well, she just went downstairs and on the play. So I went over here.
Well, let's just do this again, because
I walked into here. Get up. I walked in here and them three were sitting right here in front with their eyes glued to the TV. Like always. And I said, boy, where's your sister at? Well, she just went downstairs and on the play. So I went over here like this. So this is where the stairs are.
Okay.
It's actually down under there.
Oh, down into her
Down into
bedroom.
our bedroom, and then hers is on the other side.
Oh, okay, in the basement.
Yeah, in the basement.
Well, this makes sense now, see?
And then I yelled and I said, Summer, Summer. And she didn't, I listened for a minute, I didn't hear nothing. So I went like this, because this is how I would get down here.
Yep.
huh? Wait, did Candace just go down, turn around, and go down backwards, and duck to go under something, and turn around, and go down the backwards?
I don't know if you want to come down there or not.
And say it's the way she always does it?
Do I gotta be tiny to get in there?
Girl with her eyes glued to the TV, like always. And I said, boy, where's your sister at? Well, she just went downstairs and on the play. So I went over here like this. So this is where the stairs are.
Okay.
It's actually down under there.
Oh, down into her
Down into
bedroom.
our bedroom, and then hers is on the other side.
Oh, okay, in the basement.
Yeah, in the basement.
Well, this makes sense now, see?
And then I yelled and I said, Summer, Summer. And she didn't, I listened for a minute, I didn't hear nothing. So I went like this, because this is how I would get down here.
Yep.
I don't know if you want to come down there or not.
Do I gotta be?
So that's how she always gets done it. She turns around, she goes down them backwards, etc. I know when I've been down them, that's the way I also went down them. Because that was there, for eons. So Yeah, whatever. Alright. But wait, what is it Lockdown has to say this morning? Last night, right?
Going down the steps. You have to, because we're going back to the next one. Hit that like, share, and if you can, become a member. All the good YouTube stuff, notifications. Bye. I'm actually from someone else's room. Okay, first thing is here, Chris McDonough is a liar. Going down the steps. You have to duck up under something. Absolutely false. No, I don't turn around and go backwards. I walk straight down. If I had a kid and this was his room, I would tell him to go backwards because you have easier, you have the stability of your hands as you go down the stairs. This would be the door. I'm not going to show the room.
So y'all just pretend you didn't hear and see Candace herself duck down under something, turn around, and go down them backwards and say it's the way she always goes down. Right? Well, goddamn Lockdown, I guess Candace is lying too. Chris is lying. The world didn't see and hear what we seen and heard, did we, big boy? Oh, wait, that's right. You were shorter than Dawn. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to classify you as a tall boy. Because, well, we can see by your pictures here in Tennessee, you're a great deal shorter than Dawn, which means you're well under 6 foot. So maybe that's the reason you didn't have to duck there, Earthworm Jim. We're not sure. It's fun. Carrying on.
Because I'm respecting a few things of people who are working on the case, and I'm not going to breach privacy because Don and Candace are not even here. I'm at the house by myself. This is time I show everything.
Now, wait, what? I'm going to slow this down a bit because I had to hear that again. I had to hear it again.
A few things of people who are working on the case, and I'm not going to breach privacy because Don can't.
He's not going to air the room because he doesn't want to fuck up shit for people who are working the case or something. That don't make any sense. I don't, whatever. And he doesn't want to breach Dawn and Candace's privacy because, well, he's been left there alone, and I guess during that time, he's gotten up to shenanigans. He's filming things, you know, but his reaction to. But weirdly enough, would then come in propaganda style to instantly call Chris M a liar if need be, used later on to do so. That's strange, isn't it? Anyway, a room already known to the public before and after, a few weeks after Summer vanished, and as it became once, renovated. But yeah, it sounds good, right? Y'all bought it when he said well, I guess last night and whenever he filmed this there here, it would sound good if he put it out, and he was like, oh, I'm trying to protect privacy and Summer's investigation and all that. It sells it harder, don't it? This tragedy pimp language, it's fine. But yet he didn't have any problem trespassing, he didn't have any problem committing crimes against others. He wants you to think he's all about privacy, like you just said before playing this, and keeping Dawn and Candace's private, but yet he's trespassing on everybody else's, doing all the fucking games tragedy pimps do, but even worse. Yeah, okay, big boy. I mean, little boy. Whatever you want to be.
Candace are not even here. I'm at the house by myself. Is this a time I show everything? No, that's what other dirtbags do. But here, what I'm telling you is the stairs, you don't duck under something. That's a complete lie. And that door is exactly, if you watch the last video, there's the trail where the dog's scent was. Hope I'm getting it. I can't see the angle because it's pointed at me. But this room.
Oh, bless him. It's like in his other videos, he wasn't even aware the bus had changed. Yeah, it's fine. You just can't with this fella.
This is exactly the size of our boy's room. It might be a little bit bigger. I don't know the actual square feet. It's not a shack, nothing like that. There's block behind me. It's not all block. There's drywall over there. There's 2 beds here with ample space in between them. Ample space on the other side where you can get off and walk, stand up, pull out the drawers. There's a little thing over there where you can put beverages, a little nightstand, whatever you call it. There's plenty.
Wow, his little brain had trouble coming up with what a nightstand is. There's a little thing over there you put beverages on. A little nightstand. What the fuck, bro?
Plenty of space here.
Basics elude this fella, don't they?
Plenty of space here for a kid to be. This is a big room, but this room this is exactly the size of our boys' room. It might be a little bit bigger. I don't know the actual square feet. It's not a shack, nothing like that. There's block behind me. It's not all block. There's drywall over there. There's 2 beds here with ample space in between them. Ample space on the other side where you can get off and walk, stand up, pull out the drawers. There's a little thing over there where you can put beverages, a little nightstand, whatever you call it. There's plenty of space here. Plenty of space here for a kid to be. This is a big room for a kid, to be honest with you. A big room for a kid. There's another bedroom over there. Okay, the boys' room, I believe. I don't understand how this guy. There's the TV in the background playing. This moron is saying that there's just out of nowhere the day.
Look, so he's aware of the video. He's starting at Chris M saying there's porn playing in the background the day he does the walkthrough. And really, I don't think there was. It was just the Girls Gone Wild commercial, shit like that. This film took off with it and made it a thing. But Chris M's on his mind the whole time he's doing this hit piece to eventually probably come out as propaganda. That's why he's filmed this in the first place while they're at Candace and Dawn's. To later on let it out, right? Make that and add the 2+2 with him in the quote scream test that him, Noelle, Jenny, Adrian, the rest have all lied about. And never made sense, all sort of shit. But mind you, it seems like lockdown really went there to do things to target, fuck with, and harass those who the Wells and team like the least, or who people maybe fear the most. I'm not sure, but the thing is, just whatever, man. Seems like he come back with a whole bag of propaganda and bullshit. He filmed in advance, and then was his intention really everything come out was about JSB, and him and Noel did this whole sound test like G and Adrian. Thing is, the whole time the proof was over on my channel that sounds could be heard, even Dawn's own mouth, a million other things. Proof was over here in audio format, video of our own, that their bullshit lies around the scream and scream tests, including Noel's and lockdowns, are nothing but garbage and hit pieces. Much like this right here, where he can't shut the fuck up about CM, but he's waited to air for some reason. Huh. Last night, while CM was live, can't imagine why. Alright, carrying on. Weird, this, isn't it? Has a flavor to it. Interesting.
It comes on, there's porn playing. Like a detective would not show you the TV. Show you. That guy's a scumbag anyhow. He tried to manipulate teens to a murder. They didn't do. He ended up getting sued behind it. This guy lied his ass off. Chris McDonough is a liar. A liar. So this is her.
I don't know, bro.
You walked into the house.
I walked into here. Get up. I walked in here and them three were sitting right here in row with their eyes glued to the TV. I know it. And I said, boys, where's your sister at? Well, she just went downstairs and on the play. So I went over here like this. So this is where the stairs are.
Okay.
It's actually down under there.
Oh, down into her
Down into
bedroom.
Our bedroom, and then hers is on the other side.
Oh, okay, in the basement.
Yeah, in the basement.
Well, this makes sense now, see?
And then I yelled, I said, Summer, Summer. And she didn't, I listened for a minute, I didn't hear nothing. So I went like this. Is this how I would get down here?
Yep.
I don't know if you want to come down here or not.
Do I gotta be tiny to get in there?
No, you should.
Can we come in from the other side?
Well, we can, but it make more sense if you went this way.
Okay, I'll follow you. Oh, man. Down into her bedroom.
Our bedroom, and then hers is on the other side. And I said, boys, where's your sister at? Well, she just went downstairs and on the play. So I went over here like this. So this is where the stairs are.
Okay.
It's actually down under there.
Oh, down into her bedroom.
Our bedroom, and then hers is on the other side.
Oh, okay, in the basement.
Yeah, in the basement.
Well, this makes sense now, see?
And then I yelled, I said, Summer, Summer. And she didn't, I listened for a minute, I didn't hear nothing. So I went like this. Is this how I would get down here?
Yep.
I don't know if you want to come down here or not.
Do I gotta be tiny to get in there?
No, you should.
Can we come in from the other side?
Well, we can, but it make more sense if you went this way.
Okay, I'll follow you. Oh, man. Good grief,
No, if my 6-foot hobbits have been fit down here, you can.
Huh?
I don't know, man. Lying, you say?
It's a little bit weird. His ass off. Chris McDonough is a liar. A liar.
Now, bro, it looks like somebody's lying on this particular night last night when Chris McDonough and others were running live with Josh. But it looks like it was you lying and prepared to lie and a propaganda bringing shit back from Tennessee way to hit out at many of us, much like myself, looks like McDonough as well. Looks like you were just there to prep materials to hit out and to target many of us, doesn't it? There, lockdown, and to commit crimes while you're here, like trespassing last time you were here. Right? Now, I'd say what you just did while tagging the interview room, Chris McDonough, is you actually put yourself, while calling him a fucking liar, in legal or at least civil jeopardy of him suing you the fuck blind for slander, this here, blah, blah, blah. Considering how blatant this targeting is, and even if I can pick it out, and it looks like what you did was actually go to the wells to get targeting material and to then slander and call him a liar with, well, having the goddamn balls to tag him in it and call him a liar, and then to tag Web Sleuths down there and push everybody to that video. That way you could further defame or do whatever to the interview room and Chris McDonough. And you seemingly went to Tennessee to get the propaganda pieces for, and could only talk about McDonough in them, and then bring him back and air them when necessary, right? Has a little flavor on it. I'm sure he's a better detective than I. Sure, he could probably see it for what it is. Right? Right. So, whatever floats your lying boat, my dude. I guess Candace in the video, it's not proof that you're the fucking liar. And I guess you're not going to call Candace a liar, because hell, she just turned and went down something, had to, go under it, then turned around and went down those backwards and said, just like she always did, right? In her words, she said, this is how I always go down. Dude, I think are you implying Chris McDonough and Candace are lying? Did you really hope this bag of propaganda, when you brought it back to target all of us with and release it as necessary for those you're closest to around summer? Surely you do no such thing, lockdown. But I guess when you come to Tennessee and you get away with trespassing and other criminal acts and haul ass to Florida and then air there, we think you're safe. But then you pull some super iffy civil shit where Chris McDonough could sue the fuck out of you for this bullshit propaganda hit and what looks like a long-term plan to do so. Considering how long ago was it that you and Noel were here? Seemingly making in advance propaganda hit pieces to target him, to slander, do whatever, and then to hopefully put web sleuth piece in there when people, I don't know, man. I guess you'll have to explain that to somebody, or maybe Chris M, or shit. That's between you two, I guess, fella. Why this looks the way, well, it probably is that you went here to, get. And boy, doesn't that. See, being able to show this is helpful to me as well, because here's why. What you and Noel did when you were here and the pieces you gathered on the Scream test, well, it shows your intention is probably about exactly what you just did here and waited to release when Chris. It has a little propaganda, slander, defaming flavor to it, bro, and on purpose and almost intentional. So when you have you hinting out at all certain people's least favorite people, making propaganda, but you see how the power behind what you and Noel did, because you just did this last night, how this shows maybe what your intentions here in Tennessee were to begin with, and what all of these pieces you put out on myself, the Scream shit, how they were to hit and maybe target, put out propaganda, especially since you just blatantly, in the stupidest manner possible in this earth, just did it to Chris McDonough and the interview room. Oh, it's pretty clear what you were doing in your own words in the way back. Really? That's what you chose to do? Oh, Chris McDonough's a liar. I mean, I don't know. There's a flavor with it when you compile it and you can look at these things side by side. Sure, it exists in the court and civil realms too, there, Lockdown. Oh, I bet it does. Uh-oh. Alright, carrying on.
So this is her room. It's a little bit weird. It's kind of special, but there's just an unsettling feeling that she's not found. You know what I mean? I'll show you the swing here a little bit, but this guy.
I don't know why it advertises these to me.
Guy, I feel playing. This moron is saying that there's just out of nowhere, the day that he comes on, there's porn playing. Like a detective would not show you the TV. Show you. That guy's a scumbag anyhow. You know, he tried to manipulate teens to a murder. They didn't do it. He ended up getting sued behind it. Yeah, this guy lied his ass off. Chris McDonough is a liar.
And all that may be true, but what you're doing is you're targeting him on purpose. For people. And it looks like you made the propaganda in the way back. Just like you went to Tennessee to get propaganda and bullshit, much like Jenny and Adrian already did to us. Right? It looks like you went there for reasons, none of which were summer related, but, all those things may be true about McDonough, but when it comes to this right here, and your thing is that he is a liar, Summer's bedroom's fine, nobody had to duck under anything, blah, 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 etc. I mean, this is egregious. This is so transparent in what you've done, what you came here to Tennessee to do, what you went back to Florida, and what you're still doing with these pieces, and to whom, like myself, McDonough, and others, boy, I tell you what, see, it's the compilation of the bullshit that matters the most, Lockdown.
So this is her room. It's a little bit weird. It's kind of special, but there's just an unsettling feeling that she's not found. You know what I mean?
It's kind of weird, but there's just kind of an unsettling feeling because she's not found.
She just swing here a little bit, but this guy.
He's going to show you her swing here in a little bit. But hey guys, go hit the link in the bio. Go hit the link in the bio. Go hit the link in the bio. Tragedy Pimp.
I feel really started a lot of the shenanigans in this case. And because of his background, you know what I mean?
What did he just say about shenanigans in this case?
She need to swing here a little bit, but this guy, I feel, really started a lot of the shenanigans in this case.
What's this shenanigan? Okay. Coming out and making all of us falsely look like certain things too. You know, saying falsely that Chris McDonald lied about having to go under something and turning backwards downstairs when there's videographic proof that even Candace herself did. But that's your main theme. He's lied about everything about the bedroom. Well, obviously it's a lie and you know it. Your wording before all this shows and proves that. So what you've just lied about, you're saying Chris M lied about, is an absolute lie. Very visual to even civil courts. That's where your slander and defamation hits home. Then you trying to target him through tags, bringing up in algorithms, sharing web sleuths, mention this, that, and the other. Your whole video being targeted at Chris M. And then I would call the shenanigans you pulled on I and the kids in your Noel scream test. Well, I call that a full-out shenanigan. And what you did when you were there was trespass to do that. Then attempt to do that with just your word, not actual equipment or testing or anything else. And I would call that rather defamatory, slander, all kinds of things, targeted, absolute harassment and shit, for whatever reason you're doing it, for those you're around. Has a feel on it. It feels almost like witness intimidation, among other things, is what it fucking feels like, lockdown. Boy, they just got you into all kinds of shenanigans up here in Tennessee, didn't they? Poor little criminal. Alright.
And because of his background, people like web sleuths, one of the biggest sites.
Whoa, and there you are, preemptively mentioned web sleuth. Oh, look, guys, here. He needs you to become a member. He needs you to, it's over here in the corner. Become a member. Alright.
In true crime actually believed him, and they kind of went with the negative theories later to apologize to Don Bell on my panel because they found out about the case where he manipulated those teens and all that.
Yeah, you just heard him. He called Don Wells Don Well. That's how much he knows. And how abreast, he just called Don Wells Don Well. Yep.
And that law enforcement, that agency that Chris worked for is really corrupt. But the room.
Oh, wait. Are you afraid to mention them in your propaganda piece? You afraid they will actually sue you?
It's definitely a big room. Is it a master bedroom? No. Is your kids, where they sleep, do they have a master bedroom? Or do they have an average size room? Okay. The funny thing is, for all the naysayers, for all the Wells haters, I guarantee you this room right here is bigger than what your kids sleep in. I can guarantee it. You have a standard. Well, I guess it would depend on what state you live in. So I can't say that. But what I can tell you is this is very spacious. You know what I mean? I don't understand it. I don't get it. I do understand how it would be easy for him to show if the house, when the house is under construction, how there's a narrative he can show you that. So it looks like all.
Excuse me? The house wasn't under construction when he came in. It was just sort of you know what? Fuck it.
Shady and this and that. I can see how he used that angle. I can definitely see that. But the question will become, well, why was she over there not watching her kid? This is her property. This is her property. Do you have your kids latched onto your belt everywhere you go? On the internet, in the comment section, you're going to say yes. But in reality, you don't. Do you leave them? And are you not? I'm not saying you're not saying you're not responsible, but be real with yourself. Be real with yourself. Everybody's perfect and this and that and ridicules. It's not my fault that you have believed these.
And notice though in this, in his little corner piece, he's got ready Fred Hill's house. This is disgusting, right? Which tells you that he's already filmed Fred's, right? Another least favorite person and target of C&D's as well, that he trespassed on.
Conspiracies. So hopefully you watch these in order. Roof, Summer's room. I don't know if next will be the shed or not, but just watch these videos. I'm not here to tell you or give you a boogeyman. I'm not here to lie to you. I'm simply here to show you
Hit the notification.
Facts and give you truth. A lot of YouTubers are not allowed to do what I'm doing because I'm a trustworthy person. Because I'm not here.
Yeah, you seem real trustworthy after this last night, bro. Seems like an ulterior motive-driven criminal committing criminal acts sent up there to get propaganda to hit at those closest around Summer's investigation. It seems weird to me. Now, I don't know about McDonough. Of course, he's, a YouTube podcaster according to the newspaper and stuff. But the rest of us, you're hitting that here with your propaganda when you come back. Well, I don't know, it has flavor on it, man. Moonshine, I don't care if it's up for auction or not. It's Stills and his sisters and family's name. It belongs to somebody. Don't come in here with this shit. It has nothing to do with anything. I don't care if it's up for auction. You still trespassing on something until it's bought, ain't it, Moonshine? So don't come in here with that shit. Still trespass. Still belongs to the family. He still did what the fuck he wanted to do. He also Christopher Columbus and acted like that police hadn't been shown a million times. We're not here to defend whatever the fuck this is, okay? Or say that what Lockdown did while there was okay. He trespassed on many properties. He committed crimes. Crimes. Trespassing is a fucking crime, especially when you go on them to then get what is propaganda pieces to come back and intimidate, threaten, target witnesses around Summer. Then June 15th. When you come back to target one of the least favorite human beings on earth, Candace and Dawn, etc. as well, and slander and defame them with what is clearly a lie, where it concerns that you don't have to duck under anything, you don't have to go backwards, the room looks like this and not that bullshit. Let's call it like it really is. Alright? Moonshine Girl, and it's weird you show up today. Should I expect anybody tomorrow?
To secretly shit on.
Like, if you want to go back to Ziggy's, I'd appreciate it. I don't care if you're wondering about buying it or not. Why come in my room with this shit? No, wasn't a comment. I'm already fed up with your shit, so you're in my fucking room. And if anything shows up tomorrow, Moonshine Girl, we got issues. Go back to Ziggy's room.
Like so many other YouTubers have. I don't care if you like my channel, you don't like my channel, but I do care though, if you pay attention to this case, you just watch the facts. I guarantee you, I'm going to show you something that you've been believing for so long. I already can tell these people from the roof video that are believing that Candace can just see. Absolutely not happening. I'll prove it. Oh, you didn't know for the other.
Meanwhile, everything even around that.
This is breaking news. So apparently, what's happening here is there's a major case of jaundice going on, and we're reporting on it. And what had happened was the jaundice.
Anyway. Yeah. And I gotta tell you, it's weird showing the day's moonshine that you've shown up in my chats versus stuff here. And well, you kind of wonder where all your comments have went that I saw you making inside of Ziggy's chats and stuff. Because they should be listed here, shouldn't they? Where'd those go? I mean, I have proof of them, obviously, but it's real weird. Weird how you pop up and shit pops off, ain't it? Anyway. 2008. Alright. Anyway. Anyway, so as you can see, that's a whole bunch of goofy this morning. Right? It apparently set off last night for reasons. Seems a little weird to me. For those of us who can do math, it adds up pretty well. You can see it for what it is. Looks like, out of all the wires, it looks like Black Boy took the award for last night and today, and also catching himself up in witness intimidation tactics, lying, faming, slander, making all that trespassing shit he's up to around here. Looked like something was worth it to him. Wonder what that paid in some strange tank change, you know? I wonder what that pays to keep targeting those closest to him around. At the very least, I don't give a shit about what you all think about the scream or the doors or flash. Like I've said, even I take in those pieces, take them out, put them in, put them out, work them many ways. Okay, they could be wrong, they could not count, not all of them will count. There'll be explanations for all this shit, right? But what cannot be changed, what is the absolute, is this. We do indeed, for a fact, form the absolute timeline for summer. So whether you like it or not, that puts us in a different realm. Whether you've tried to put us in a different one or not, to discredit everything else we said this year, the fact remains. No matter who the fuck likes it or not, that alone puts us in a certain realm of people on June 15th. We are part of the timeline for some, and we are witnesses. And we are how the timeline forms. So, all of you that have done everything you've done, I don't want to tell you. So when you go down to the low down bullshit, you come up here to seemingly only get propaganda and bullshit, to target and tamper with those that are the least liked from those closest to Summer. And you go back and you use these pieces to try to discredit, tamper with, intimidate, call people liars. Well, that's going to look a certain way. And then when you do it so blatantly, and that last night from lockdown was some pretty blatant shit, and you can tell it was pretty well planned in advance to come out as what it did last night. When necessary, held until necessary. Well, ain't hard to compile that. And what he's really done is come here to Tennessee to get stuff to target and tamper with those that are truly witnesses and are absolutes in Summer's case, whether you all as public like it or not, whether C&D or Team Rebels like it or not. 609 stands. That there are witnesses to me just being a witness stands. That there are others searching with me at the time stands. There's no way around or past that. There's a whole lot of people that seem to want a whole lot of shit around me to vanish, much like they seemingly wanted Summer vanished. Within hours of her vanishing, they wanted her just far away and not this and not that. And whatever. It all feels certain with me. But it looks like lockdown, it ain't about Summer. It looks like he's coming here doing all this for all the wrong reasons than to tamper with Summer's case. To tamper with, slander, defame, witness, intimidate, discredit, potentially contaminate pools of, people, others, to not believe those who are indeed, at the very least, parts of Summer's timeline, who, whether you all like it or not, have witnesses to them just being witnesses. See? Well, that definitely has a whole different flavor on it. But when you combine what he did last night, Chris McDonald, and what you can see in his video, all he wants to talk about, and he took back from Tennessee. to be released when necessary. Is Chris McDonough in it? How convenient. And to mention web sleuths. Well, it's pretty blatant when you think about it. Then, to do what him and Noel did to us, and before they even left Florida, to have that plan, knowing it was stupid at best, just like Jenny and Adrian, who had already tried that shit once before chasing. There's a goddamn lie. There's proof it's a lie. There's other teams that have proven, like these people are liars, propaganda specialists. They're trying to destroy everything around Summer and those around her for a reason. They're wound up around all those closest to. Makes no sense, right? That's the thing. There's something real fucking rotten here. Now his hit out at CM's entirely different. Because the Wells truly do not like McDonough. I've known this since eons ago when he first come to do that interview, and I shut the cabin door. I was like, la 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 la, I don't want to hear shit. I don't want to hear Karen being barked at by the dogs. I'm not going to remove the tires. Let them figure it out. I'm too tired today. Fuck 'em, right? So, I've known for the longest time that obviously Candace Nunn hates some Chris McDonough. Anyway, but as you can see, it looks like that's what's been done, which puts what was done to us. And him and Noel planning on that, and the videos proving they were coming here to do a screen test, right? And that's what Mike told you they did. No, they couldn't hear us, and they trespassed everywhere, and then part of the shit they did was against Fred as well. Has flavor on it. Looks like they came here for some reason, doesn't it? And ain't a damn bit of it about Summer. Hey, but that's alright. They're all coming back June 15th because they care so much. So think about it in the way it really is. Lockdown came here to get hit pieces. To target people. Us included. McDonough, to put that out when necessary. It's something now that cannot be denied. That right there, when you combine and compile the things him and Noel went back with, and you combine the video he pre-taped and only had to do with Chris McDonough in the bedroom area, full on lied about all he could mention during the pre-taping, and that was McDonough and all the things that made McDonough a liar, and then do the same thing last night while McDonough was live with Josh and that other fella. Has a flavor on it, don't it? Yeah, one that can't really, when shown to a judge or civil anything, be really denied what lockdown was truly up here in Tennessee doing, and it wasn't here for you or Summer. Or case, it was to fuck with all of us, and to go back with shit to do that. And he committed criminal acts while here in order to do some of those things and then air them out to you all. It's as simple as that. But yeah, remember, he's the guy you go to because he's anti-tragedy pimp, truth, light, and the American way. Though him, MGL, jail, or the rest will get all Floridians' rights taken as Floridians attempt to get laws made so people like Lockdown, MGL, JLR, Bullhorn, Libya can't do what they do anymore in their state. Around Petito, no, DeSantis uses it, pulls a rope-a-dope on the people who voted for it, and then uses it to take away all Floridians' rights to protest, redress, all these other things. Yep, they fucked all Floridians out of their rights as American citizens. Got them tamped down on at least. So yeah, but he's all about that truth, light, the American way, and out and all the tragedy pimps. Really, the truth is, he was supposed to come here to harass all of us with that same crew in Summer's case, but there was little rumblings amongst the group, had to do with dope, criminal shit, this and that, and they just locked down out of it, right? That's the truth of it. And then he became an anti-tragedy pimp, calling them all out, holding them accountable. Well, this little piece he did last night shows you that that damn sure ain't the truth, and he's doing it for a reason, and it ain't summer. It ain't summer in the least. It ain't to help. It ain't to show you all. It ain't to out tragedy pimps. It's to target real witnesses, real people, and well, those like believed by the whales, or whale, in case you're locked down and doesn't even know who you're working for. But yeah, it has a flavor on it, doesn't it? You can't really put all those things together and go, wait a minute. Fred, McDonough, and Jody Sue's what him and Noel went back with. Ah, alright. Okay. And sitting in front of any judge when compiled like that, especially watching that little video he put out last night to hit at McDonough, showing how it's very obvious that he filmed that, put all the things in it that then he linked last night when he felt appropriate to release it suddenly while certain other things were aired. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think any judge or civil court in the world would be like, yeah, this dude went up to some sus ass shit, targeting, tampering, harassing, defaming, slandering, trying to fuck up active and ongoing investigations on purpose and whatnot. No. Hey, but that's fine. He's coming back June 15th, y'all. He's coming back. Yay! Summer's 3-year. Y'all always so happy about that, and y'all always so certain, aren't you? You've done enough damage to make sure you get the next year and the next anniversary and the next birthday and the next event, the next tent, the next Christmas tree and the next this and the next that. Yay, the 3-year! Can't imagine why after all your fuckery, the Jennies, the Adrians, the chasings, the lockdowns, the cleansers of, the fucker-uppers of, the tampering with, targeting witnesses, sus, POIs, whatever the fuck it is in between, targeting their children, even downright trying to get people goddamn murdered. Bones coming here with Fred recently, it hit pieces, monster involved. Oh yeah, I can't imagine, man. It's never been about summer for any of them. It's been about destroying everything around summer. Everyone, every witness, every person, whether suspect, person of interest, witness, or otherwise, it's about contaminating jewelry pools. It's about destroying because they make more money if they can play in year 3 and year 4 and year 45 around a missing or murdered child or woman or victim or survivor and fighter. Them. Right. Makes them more. And it also makes certain people maybe happy it's being done to destroy everyone with the actual truth. Because if they can try to destroy those with the truth, facts, the real witness shit that nobody's lying about, well, maybe certain folks don't get held accountable. They can really do a good job at that and have creators online true crime do that for them. You've seen it in more than a few cases. Quentin Simons, Karen Reed's, quite a few others. It's what they're going to continue to do. And they're realizing that they're getting better at it. And they're going to continue this till it's not just the cases you have to worry about. In true justice, it's you all and your rights as American citizens. Because eventually changes are going to be made inside of the justice system to hold these tragedy pimps at bay. And to stop them from doing this, and that may have very drastic and extreme effects on the rights you all enjoy in the justice system as American citizens. See, y'all can think it won't ever be you, but in some way, these little shit stains on the salad bar can change even your ways of life and your fucking rights as American citizens. Much like lockdown, Olivia, MGL, Bullhorn, all them did all Floridians' rights in the state of Florida. With their simplistic, small sub, low view camp bullshit they pulled around Petito, they managed to catch enough tension that the entire state wanted them to stop, asked for ways to stop them. DeSantis took it and roped it up and took all Floridians' rights away. At least stamp down on. You think that can't or won't happen across the nation to stop what these people are doing to the justice system, courts, victims, survivors, families, law enforcement agencies? And then for it to turn around and bite you all in the ass that watch it as entertainment, normalize it, think it's okay? You think it won't be you at some level that pays the price for these pieces of shit? Tragedy pimps. Can and will be. What if you're denied justice one day? What if court proceedings around you change over basic shit like traffic tickets or some simple crap charge or a weed this or a bounce check that, but you have no way, like you have less and less rights to defend yourself, speak up, or you're out in public, you have less right to protest or redress or do anything like that, no matter where you fall on tribalism or sides or team sports. You think things like this that you view can't change those things for you out here? Drastic things. They can. That's why I always tell you the little things matter and they can change the world. Even little shit speck stains in the true crime realm here, like lockdown. Olivia, Bullhorn, MGL, jail already did run a Petito case, taking Floridians' rights away. Look at this group and Turtle Boy and all them formed around Karen Reed, what that's causing. And feds have definitely taken notice. I guarantee you more than a few of those, like the chasings and the glares this from, are being looked at in conjunction with the Karen Reed situation now. I guarantee you that those involved in Quentin Slimans, after Leilani had been named prime and only, I guarantee you this group, many of them in it, including Sharon, are being looked at for the shit they were up to. Not the heroes they want y'all to think they are. I could almost be certain of that because I did indeed talk to law enforcement and others around Clinton's arms, trying to warn people about this fucking group, yada yada, and making sure people are aware. So, now, where they pick the babysitter and try to make her look guilty as fuck. Then, of course, the Idaho 4, you got that shit rolling, and they picked Non and the Jeremy, the neighbor, and the rest to make look sus, and then that fucking psychic and the professor thing. Yeah, I don't know, man. They're doing a whole hell of a lot, a whole extra lot in all these cases, all the way from Watch till now. Oh yeah, they've been doing a whole extra lot. Quite a few you all view every day here. Quite a few of them, the Dougs, the Bennies, everybody else's, the Gonzos, the ABs, the AVs, you name it. Penny's been here for quite a few cases. Chasing has, that those two, and well, more than those two, and Summers' case linked back to another case where a fake CIA agent was present. And remember, that person that played the fake CIA agent in the Jenkins case with Chasing on President Penny and such, and that person was initially here in Summers' case as well, before they suddenly vanished. Y'all remember that? Pepperidge Farm does. Strange, eh? These are not true crimers trying to solve anything, folks. They are not master sleuths. They are not doing it for the greater good. They don't give a damn about any of these victims, survivors, fighters, their families, communities, law enforcement. They ain't trying to hunt down truth. They're trying to hide it, destroy cases, real people, real communities. They're often working with the prime and onlys, or those most likely to be responsible, in order seemingly to fuck up shit to where everybody thinks they can get away with something. And see, I just ain't all about that. I don't like flavor on it. So, either way, you guys. As you can see, it looks like one of them last night was lying. It looks like a lockdown with a motive to me. Well planned and pre-planned, and when, you know, with the intention, considering his and Noel's video about coming here and doing exactly what they did do to us, though that is a lie. That scream could be la 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 la, right? And how goofy that shit was at best, just like when Jenny Adrian Chasing did it. It's done for a reason. It continues to be done. Along with the other shit that's being done so long to so many of us. But yeah, when your intent is to come here to do something, and you voiced it, then you went back with it. Then you also got pieces on Fred. And you also got pieces on McDonough ready. You know, ready to go for when necessary. And they feature all the things like it did last night. And you combine those three. And you go, ha! Makes a picture. Real nice. Anyway, guess we'll see where that flows for lockdown. Because he's straight in a way that cannot be denied. Like, totally yikes. Around McDonough in a way that, and then I had the balls and audacity to tag him in it. That's something wrong. I mean, you can, oh wow, just the way that was done, man. Full on targeting, propaganda, and absolutely recorded here in real time to do that when necessary. And it is quite blatant and apparent. Shows the other things him and Noel got up to here to be the same variety. Yep. Criminal's gonna criminal, my dude. For strange change is my guess. Little golden tickets, little manila envelopes full of weird money. Flows around every time they visit town between hands. Strange shit for several years running now. Strange times at Ridgemont High. Anyway, I'm gonna go get breakfast now. Alright? I know my last episode that, but then I touched the button. Thought this would be quick, but is it ever really? Anyway, I showed y'all pieces. Hell, watching yourself if you need to, but damn, it's pretty obvious. What was done and put out last night by Lockdown, it's pretty obvious he's the goddamn liar. It looks like he came here with Noel under the intention. It don't look like, because, mind you, they said they were coming down to fuck with Little and I and my kids and to show that we were liars. And they went back with that shit, right? The scream test actually never was. And then they did it to Fred with that shit. And then they are doing it last night to McDonough while he's alive. In such a blatant way that you cannot deny what Lockdown filmed in real time while he was here and had ready to go when the time was right for McDonough. And I guess last night he chose it. When you see those things back to back to back, you see what he came here for. Was to target, harass, etc. people in and around Summers' case, intimidate, discredit, destroy Summers' case, those who are true witnesses, others around, whether y'all want to call us or not. I know where he stands, so I'll continue to be like witness, because I know what I should do with June 15th. But, persons of interest, suspects, other neighbors, whoever the fuck else is on the shit list that week, that's fucking with them on purpose with propaganda and hit pieces. That's not for the benefit and good of Summer. It's for the benefit and good of others, I'd assume, that want it destroyed. Her case, other things, real witnesses, real truth and fact. Starting to have a fucking whole look on that bag, ain't it? Thanks to dipshits like Lockdown. Very discernible these days, very sloppy. Not as well defined as the chasing in Jenny and Adrian's has roamed for so long, is it? The BKs, even though y'all could clearly hear him say he was working with certain people. And he was pumping out misinformation and all these things around Summer's case. All these things, right? It's getting a little more quiet. People are getting a little sloppier. Look down there. Y'all see it yet? Is it getting clearer? More audible? Now that the woods are getting a little quieter. Can you hear it? Or are you just Kravitzing? Being nosy? Putting too much into it? Yeah, I doubt it. It's pretty apparent and obvious what's being done. And has been being done for several years around Summer's case. By many, but now you're at the slop bucket levels of lockdown and Noel. And they're getting ready, well, fuck around and get everybody. It doesn't matter, all the rest have been taken note of too and compiled as well. By many law enforcement agencies around the country, in many cases, is my guess, including federal level. All I can say is, good luck to y'all. And y'all may think it's only a year statute and all that shit, but all good things and all good time. And, well, feds and God, they all work in mysterious ways, don't they? Boy, the band of tricks and shit, and even downright trying to get people murdered that are witnesses cases. Y'all done a number, I'll tell you what, especially in Summers. But yay, year number 3. June 15th. This year I welcome y'all to come on in 3 months. Can't wait. Can't wait. Be glad to have y'all here on the ground now, y'all here. Oh, but wait for it. In 2 weeks it'll become JSB's threatening everybody. Oh my gosh, she's doing the thing. No, I'm not. I'm just saying, I hope y'all come here. Maybe community and others take advantage of y'all being here and having a spin list to serve y'all or do what it is y'all done in their lives to, hold you accountable in court settings. Or maybe if y'all be served by police locally for shit. Like trespassing, where the fuck else y'all got up to and whoever decides what on their properties and shit y'all been fucking around on. In court settings, civilly, legally, and through the right means. Not through anything terrible or nefarious the way y'all do us. I mean that right. Can't wait for y'all to come here. See how many get served. See how many get charged. Eventually it's gotta come, right? It's got to. So, the community you've fucked with for so long. People you've terrorized in it. Slandered, defamed, libeled, targeted, erroneously made to look sus, destroyed their lives, livelihoods, their way of lives, taxes raised, whole mind. I don't know. Targeted their children, grandchildren, other minor witnesses around Summer Sky. I just don't. Anyway, whatever. You can see how slot bucket locked down there. It ain't that hard to figure out what him and Noel did here on the ground, what they came here for, and what they went back with, and why. It's that sloppy. So thank him, I guess, today for airing that final piece that made the trifecta of fucking stupid, and when compiled makes 1 and 2 look like more than a coincidence. Thanks, Lockdown. We appreciate it. Anyway, we can see his line. What the real intentions on coming up here were. What they went back with and why. You could even clearly hear them state that the reason they're coming here is to fuck with some of us before they do. Much like Jenny, Adrian, etc. chasing did. They announced that to the world just like they did attempting to get us murdered. They're all real helpful, this bunch. You know? Looks nutty when not compiled, but when you can compile it, well, there's a whole different flavor on it. Especially several years running as they pat each other on the back for destroying so well. That they can always plan in advance to have another anniversary, another birthday, another tree, another tent, another blip, another billboard, another 3-year mark, 4, 5, 6. Right. Anyway, y'all, I'm out of here this morning. For now. For now. For now. I'm gonna go eat some breakfast and do what I need to do and whatnot. Finally. Right. Belly is really kind of growling, but it is also something that ain't right. Because, like I said in the live stream, shit is upset as hell. Definitely some silver stuff. I don't know. Upset as shit. Monster's voices running spring, making me sick to my stomach. Health's climbing. Since that fall the other day, just can't quite come back from it. Stress here lately every time something major happens. The shit after that fall is showing on. Yeah. It's taking a very real toll on me right now to be here. But hey, look, I talk in front of the camera. But anyway, I'm gonna try not to touch any more buttons for at least like 5 heckin' minutes today. And I'm gonna enjoy breakfast, little, and do the things, and try to fold the rest of these clothes and do the stuff and things I gotta do. So, anyway, maybe light some incense, turn up some tunes, dance pirate style with one working leg right now. That type of thing. Because, and it's been like 60 something here all night. It's like 70 something yesterday. Today's supposed to be really warm too. I'd like to spend some time out in the sunshine. Type of thing. We'll see how that goes. Got some phone shit and other stuff to take care of, obviously. Typical bullshit, same shit, different day. And, honestly, I might just let that go. See what pops off after certain visitors again today. For sure. Fucking tragedy, Pimps. Anyway. Yeah. I'll try to just do basics. Happy stuff, little things. But breakfast, I've got to get something in my stomach, whether my stomach wants it. Got distracted. Totally squirreled and casseroled in the southern driveway. As y'all can see, it is what it is. There's no way around that. No way around what we just seen by lockdown sloppiness. But luckily, lockdown sloppiness is other people's blessings. And it trifecta, bro. Per fucking fection. Thank you. Trifecta makes it. See, once it might be a coincidence. Twice, you skirt. Third time, generally the charm. Too much proof there to deny. Especially when that blatant. Alright. Just how it is, man. So anyway, it is what it is today. Anyway, y'all, please share the Universal and DV hand signal for help. And as always, please continue to share some picture information, call her by name. Y'all know what I mean by information. Y'all know. And it ain't tragedy pimps, YouTube shit, social media shit. Y'all know the drill. It means LE, local surrounding law enforcement, state police, TBI, FBI, Angeles, the Bobos, all that. That's what it means. Not Tragedy Pit, not YouTube, not social media, not even any of us speaking about our lives around, even what we're comfortable stating that we witnessed or heard or anything around June 15th or otherwise. All that, because I don't care who or what it is speaking around this. All the things all of us experience, seeing, living around, it's not going to be a thing. Not all of it can count. Not all of it's going to be part of the final puzzle and answer and everything. A lot of it's going to be wrong. A lot of it's going to be explained. You know, so we're not even the information you all seek or should be shared with someone that resides with law enforcement, local surroundings, state police, Summer Wells Q&A over on TBI, Bobos, the Angeles, FBI, all that. That's the information. Okay, and it is when you share Summer's picture, information, and call her by her name, and it's a very tangible way to help bring her back to her community, her brothers, law enforcement, and courts, so that she or they can tell her story, right? Because she or they are the only ones that should be and should ever do so. It's just how it is. So I feel about it. Alright? And it's also a very tangible way, wildly enough, to hopefully shake loose the person or persons responsible for June 15th. The keys, maybe they still need from a law enforcement standpoint, maybe. Or to get the perpetrators to turn themselves in one day if they really figure out they can't outrun chaos and outmud Jello, do whatever else, all of this or any of it. But, the freight train's coming. Maybe they'll do the right thing on their own, turn their own selves in. Who knows? But maybe somebody around them will notice they're looking a little too hard, acting a little too funky. Every time they view someone's picture information, see her name, maybe one day it finally strikes somebody near person or persons responsible and like, man, and then they pick up the phone, call 1-800-TBI Find or local police departments or local feds, satellite, anywhere really, and turn those people in. So sharing someone's picture information and call her by her name is very important and a very tangible way of helping her. Please continue to do so. And stay away from the lockdowns and others who are destroying cases like Summers on purpose and targeting those around it with garbage, lies, slander, defamation, trying to discredit those around on purpose. Alright? We're creating a pool here on YouTube to where you all get the job done for them based on the garbage they pump out, like screen tests and all this other shit, right? To where you all are the masses that then, torment and terrorize us all and do the worst fuck shit around us. To where they don't even have to do all the job. They just get you all to do it. Falsely believing shit they pump out as tragedy events. To destroy seemingly our case and everyone around it on purpose. In the very beginning. Don't let them do that. Or to any of the other cases. To any of the other survivors, victims, fighters, families, communities, law enforcement, courts. Okay? Don't let them do this anymore. To any of the rest. No more anons, Jeremys, babysitters, fry guys, tow guys. No more neighbors. Because trust me, I ain't the only one. You got those in Classic and Sincere and Cassius and the rest, Lots. And then, look what they're doing up in, Reeds. I mean, there's always one or two of us picked, aren't there? And don't forget, old Piper here, the handler monsters, went tried to latch on to one or two of those other male witnesses around several other high-profile cases. This merry little band of shit stains on a salad bar. It's amazing how sick they can make the rest of the world and contaminate it, isn't it? Anyway, y'all continue beyond them to share Summer's picture, information, and color burning. Help keep them from latching on to these other cases, victims, survivors, fighters, families, communities. Little pebbles, little sparks, one voice. They all matter. It's the little things in this little speck in this vast cosmos. Alright. Anyway, y'all have a good morning, good evening, good night, wherever y'all are. You may see me again today, you never know. Anyway, y'all enjoy yourselves today, tonight, this evening. I hope you're all happy, comfortable, and well. But watch out for this band of merry idiots doing the most terrible things in and around these ongoing and active investigations for the worst of reasons, and to those already going through enough. Watch them. These streets are never what they appear. And sometimes they're pretty blatant and sloppy, like lockdown shit. Anyway, y'all have a good morning, good evening, good night. Enjoy the day. What is it? Seize the day, Carpe diem. Peace, guys.